All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back with everyone's favorite favorite guest on the channel, I think is the word. Big Tyrone is back, coming back from this year's ladder prediction and last year's famous ladder prediction of Ty getting brutally assaulted by Collingwood fans. But in today's video, myself and Ty are going to be doing the 2026 free agency and predicting where we think players are going to go. Now, we did this last year.
We did.
I didn't tell you who the free agents were last year.
No.
And I'm not telling you this year until now.
He wants me to get hate.
No research in this. The first free agent, and just like out of contract players, all the above, I'm calling them free agents. If anyone wants to come in the comments down below and be like, well, actually, he's not a free agent.
Do it. Give him shit.
No.
Give him shit.
Fucking
Okay.
hop off my dick. First one we've got is Zach Bailey. Now, Zach Bailey's an interesting one because everyone and their dad thinks he's from Victoria.
Is he not?
He's not. He's actually from, I believe, the Northern Territory, and he played his under-18s footy in North Adelaide in South Australia. And that's
Okay.
why Port are very interested in him, Adelaide are very interested in him, Collingwood are very interested in him. I think there'll be a bunch of other teams that circle him, but Brisbane obviously remain the team that a lot of people are saying. Where do you think? Where's Zach Bailey going to go?
Oh, this is a tough one to start off with. I think I would say Brisbane are the favourites to keep him. I think they have a great culture, great team. They're in the premiership window, obviously. A lot of success in the next few years, I would say. So I think it'll be hard to leave Brisbane. However, other teams are throwing big money at him. Essendon, I know, have thrown a lot of money at him.
Yes.
I'm not too sure. I would say Brisbane are the favourites, and then I might say Essendon are a sneaky chance. I don't know. I don't know if Zach Bailey would really want to go to Bombers because it's gone from like a successful team to a non-successful
When were they
team.
successful, Ty? In fucking
Brisbane.
not. Oh, I thought you meant Essendon.
Going from a successful team to a non-successful team.
I thought you said like they were going from a successful
No.
team to not a successful team.
No.
I was gonna say maybe in fucking 2000.
Nah, but I'd say Brisbane and then maybe Bombers. But I mean, who knows? Tigers maybe.
I would love Zach Bailey, but I am pretty sure we are not going to go after any free agents or anything like that for another year or two.
Okay.
Seems to be the plan. I also am under that assumption that like, how can you not go back to Brisbane? That would be a crazy thing. The money will be good at Essendon. I'm not going to have Essendon as my favourite for him to go to. I'm going to have Collingwood. I think the idea of playing for the biggest team pretty much in the game, who even though both of us don't think he's going to make the 8, shout out our ladder prediction. Go and check that out. We explain our reasons in detail. So don't hate on us in the comments if you haven't seen that freaking video. But Zach Bailey, Collingwood will they'll have more money next year. I believe the Treloar deal ends.
That's big.
The Grundy deal, I think, ends. I think there's at least 2 deals that end next year. And overall, they're going to have a bunch of players retire again. Players are going to get moved on. I think they're going to have a lot of money to spend.
Wow.
And they're going to tell players we're going to be back on the rise, so come to us.
Yep.
So I think, honestly, it'll be out of Collingwood or Brisbane for me.
I think having Nick Dacos as like a come play with Nick Dacos, I think that helps heaps as well.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Zach Butters. Say it, Ty. Say what you want to say.
I don't know.
You know where you want Zach. You know where you think Zach
I
Butters
know
is
where
going.
I want him to go. I don't think it happens. I want him to go to the Saints, obviously. I think everyone wants him to come to their team. He's a gun player. I do think he's on the move. I don't think he stays at Port, but I would say Hawthorn.
Wow.
I don't know if there's anything official, but I know Hawks were looking at Ken Hinkley as a coaching thing.
Yeah.
I think if they do get Ken Hinkley, that's a massive pull for Zach Butters as well.
See, I always thought he was going to stay, but then, like, I'm just hearing all the stuff about with him and Ken Hinkley. I don't think he's going to stay. And I know a lot of people consistently bring up the Bulldogs because he's got people there he's close with and that he likes and all of that. It'd be so idiotic for him to go to the Bulldogs, but they're so obsessed with just bringing in midfielders it might honestly happen. even though it doesn't, quite frankly, make any sense to me. If I had to say who Zach Butters should go to, in my opinion, it should be St Kilda. It should be St Kilda. Zach Butters should go to St Kilda. They're clearly going to present him with a massive offer. It's going to be huge, and it makes a lot of sense, and he could also be the future captain of the club. Wilkie could be captain for like 2 years. You could give it to Zach Butters after that. It just makes way too much sense to ignore, and I think they're going to, if they don't make the 8 this year, they'll be just out of it. I think they're going to make the 8. And the thing is they all brought in all those players. They didn't bring in Aaliyah. They're going to have more money to go again. They've already announced their willingness to give up more picks. It'd be idiotic for Zach Butters to not join a midfield of him, Flanders, Naz. You could argue they could be the 3 most like elite trio. That could be the most elite trio. And then Windhager in there as like the defensive guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
So I reckon...
De Koning is the ruckman.
I think a lot of people would be asking about the salary cap. How can we afford him?
Bro, fuck the salary cap. You just told Leek Aaliyah to piss off back to bloody GWS.
Look, I would not complain if we get Zach Butters, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think that's where he should go. Is that where he's going to go? I don't know, but it's where he should go. And this, I think, is a pretty easy one. Sam Walsh, I think he's straight up going to Geelong. I think that shit's probably been penned for freaking 18 years now. It just makes so much sense for him to go to Geelong.
Do you think he's gone?
Oh, he's like, why the fuck? Why would you want to say Carlton?
I mean, I've just always been under the assumption that he's the next captain.
I don't know. He's from Geelong. Geelong have a history of getting players back up and about from injuries. They, I think, need a contested clearance guy in there. They've brought in Warple, but to me, Warple is... I don't know if he's a starting midfielder. I think he's a good bench player to bring on. I think having Walsh next to Bailey Smith and Max Holmes is the perfect piece for each other. It's just like Carlton, their midfield is slow. They're clearly trying to speed it up with players like Jagger Smith and a couple other guys here and there, but I also think it's out of their... It might be their best interest to let him move, especially if they got a good round 1 priority pick. Imagine they got, let's just say they finish bottom 4 next year. They're not going to finish bottom 4, I don't think. But if they do, get band 1 for him, it's a top 4 pick. You know?
I think he'll stay, if I'm being honest. I think he'll stay at Carlton. I think maybe there is a world where Carlton want to get rid of him if he's always injured, he can't stay fit, and they can get a decent pick for him or whatever. I think, it might suit Carlton to get rid of him. But I think if Carlton want to keep him, I think he stays. But I think it's up to the club, if I'm being honest.
All right.
Might be a big call, but
yeah. No, I don't mind that. Ben King.
Oh my god,
now,
it doesn't get it easier.
No, and this is the interesting thing is I think Ben King wants to stay at Gold Coast. I think the money will be there. It's just those reports that Damien Hardwick isn't fully in love with him, I think are interesting, especially they've just brought in Jamara, who is more of the dimmer kind of player. You've got Walter there and Reid there.
Yeah.
I mean, if all 3 of them click and Dimmer's not in love with Ben King, what's the point of paying him a shit ton of money for him to stay?
Yeah. No, I understand that for sure. I think, they've got 4, I would say, gun key forwards. I think it would be natural for one to get pushed out. And obviously Ben King's probably the favourite to get pushed out at this stage. Mm-hmm. I think Collingwood will be on his tail. It's obviously been well reported that they can't get Bailey. Did you think Bailey?
Yeah, I think Bailey.
They can't get Bailey and King.
Can't they?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't reckon.
Why can't they get both of them?
No, too expensive.
I don't know. As mentioned earlier, Trelaw's I think the Trelaw deal ending, the Grundy's deal is ending. Could be Pendlebury, Sidebottoms last year, could be Howes last year. Moved on my check this year.
I just think Bailey and King as well would both want a lot of money. And I guess Saints are paying Naz 2 mil and Tom De Koning 1.8.
You take a pay cut to get to Collingwood though.
Yeah,
You make all the
maybe.
money back from sponsorship, social
Yeah.
media.
I mean, I think Ben King goes to Collingwood. I think Bailey does not go to Collingwood.
It's
But
just Ben King just has Collingwood written all over
he
him,
does.
doesn't
He
it?
does.
And it's, as I just mentioned, Damien Hardwick is the most powerful coach in the game. I think most people outside of Kane Corns, who sucks off Chris Scott, would probably say he's the best coach in the game. I mean, the man who literally beat Chris Scott in 3 finals. If he says he doesn't rate Ben King as highly and he likes Jamara and what he's doing, you do what the coach you do what Damien Hardwick says.
Yeah.
I mean, they're paying him all that freaking money. You do what he says. And if they have another academy guy come up, they don't actually have a first round pick to match that. So you let Ben King walk and you make that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, just the trio of a Jed Walter, Jamara, and Reed just sounds too good.
That's a scary prospect.
If it gets going, a big if, emphasis on the if. You know, Jamara could be out the league in 2 years, so
Which I want to put this on record. I think he'll turn into a star.
I hope so.
Like, I think
Good player.
I think Gold Coast is his place.
Yeah. One I've got on here is Lockie Neal. I have Lockie Neal on here because he has been linked to like a Western Australia team for the last couple of years. He's partners from WA. It was a rumour, remember, he was going to try and get back to Freo a couple of years ago.
I did hear about
Then
it.
there was a little rumour this year it was going to happen, but it all kind of got pushed to the side. I don't even know if I should have probably done more research on that. I don't even know if he's fully... I don't think he re-signed. He was on the free agency
He signed a 10,
list.
he signed a 10-year deal. No, I'm joking. No, I think he stays. I'd say that's a pretty easy one. There might be a bit of pull from Freo if he wants to join a like up and coming team, find a bit more success in WA. But I think he stays in Brisbane.
Yeah, he's locked in until 2026, so that is correct.
Yeah.
He is a uncontracted player. I mean, if West Coast come calling, there had to be a good offer there.
Yeah, I mean,
Captaincy, you'd offer
Yeah,
if you have
yeah.
Liam Baker as your captain, you'd offer him co-captain with Lockie
Yeah.
Neal.
yeah, I think he'll have some good offers out of WA, but I don't say he's a dual Brownlow medalist at Brisbane. He's a premiership player
Just couldn't say it.
at Brisbane. I think he stays.
Yeah, I agree. Mitch Lewis, last but not least. I put Mitch Lewis on this list because I think he'll be one to leave. I think Hawthorn are already kind of preparing for the life without him. They'd selected Aiden Schobert, key
That is
forward,
true,
197 centimetres. He barely plays, he's always injured. But I just think he has Melbourne written all over him.
Melbourne, you
They
reckon?
just need a key forward, especially a marking presence one. Him and Myercheck down there is actually not even a bad duo with Van Rooyen. You hope that could get up. Cheap player to bring in for Melbourne, I think.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He's not going to be on
he's
Hawthorn
a
in
tough one.
2027.
No, I don't think he'll be at Hawks. I think Bombers have shown interest. I think that would suit them very well. If he does go to Bombers, they need another key forward. I would almost say they're the favourites, Bombers, to get him.
Bombers, yeah. I just think they're going to go young. They've already
I
got
mean,
2
Mitch-
meter Peter there who plays the Mitch Lewis role.
Mitch Lewis isn't old.
No, he's not, but he plays like an old man 'cause he's so injured. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it has Melbourne written all over it, or North could be an option.
North, yeah, for sure,
But
for sure.
yeah, I don't know.
I think Essendon's age demographic and their kind of where they're at in their rebuild.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
cycle of it.
Yeah, I think they're in a better position than a Melbourne. I think Melbourne are dropping off. They need to go through a rebuild.
Yeah,
Bombers are kind of already started a rebuild, I'd say. They've got some gun young plays, and I think just adding another key forward to even help Nate Caddy develop as well. I think is more suitable for Bombers than Melbourne.
Melbourne have shown willingness though to bring in players on the run. They've just brought in Myercheck and Steele to help out.
Yeah, I think that's more so to help development, like a bit of leadership. Obviously, losing Petrarca and Oliver in the midfield. I think Steele and Viney can help, like the Harvey Langford, Jai Cullies kind of develop.
Go.
I think. Myercheck helps. That was fucking.
That was loud.
Holy shit!
Shout out, John.
Yeah, but I think Bombers.
Should I call him up right now? I've got Jai Carly's number. Do I just call up Jai Carly and just go?
I think he would just decline the call.
He's probably changed his number. But that is predicting free agents and, well, just free agents for 2026. Let us know what you think about these uncontracted players, free agents, all the above. Who's staying? Who's going? Let us know down below. Do you agree with what me and Tyrone over here have said? Leave a like on this video. Let me know you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel for latest AFL content. Gaming/movie channel, Instagram down below. I guess we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Peace.